Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best Nikon cameras. Starting at number 5. Nikon Z6. Nikon Z6 launched as a worthy rival to the Sony Alpha A7 III in 2018, delivering a high-spec full-frame experience with polished handling, a high-res sensor and top-end performance. Its performance and features keep both pros and enthusiasts happy. The 24. Although the Z6 II is now on the market, the original Z6 hasn't disappeared. Instead, it offers a cheaper alternative if you're happy to live without some of the upgrades. So, you don't get that second memory card slot or the slightly improved autofocus system, but otherwise you get almost the same build and design and matching image quality via the same sensor and processor combo. Coming at number 4. Nikon Z5. Almost identical to the outstanding Z6, the Nikon Z5 is the best entry-level full-frame mirrorless camera on the market right now. Its 273-point autofocus system is capable, reliable, and clever, while the large 24MP sensor delivers sharp, detailed images in a whole range of scenarios. You'll really have to look closely to spot any difference between stills from the Z5 and Z6, even low-light shots. Accessible handling is a hallmark of Nikon DSLRs, but the Z5 also benefits from a tough, weather-sealed body, though it loses the top plate LCD of the Z6. In truth, there are just 3 significant compromises with the Z5: the disappointing 4.5 frames per second burst shooting speed, the limiting 1.7x crop on 4K footage, and the price. With robust performance and a big sensor, it's a fantastic camera for first-time full-frame photographers to grow with, but it's not that much cheaper than the superior Z6. At number 3. Nikon Z7 II. On the one hand, the Z7 II is a relatively subtle refresh of the original Z7, but on the other, when a camera is great in the first place, it only needs a few tweaks. Handling is fantastic, and perhaps the biggest problem of only having a single card slot has been addressed by adding an SD slot here. Not only is that good news for pros wanting to back up as they go along, it's good news for anybody not already toting XQD cards and want to wait to replace. 4K has been upgraded to 60 frames per second, making it a solid choice for those who like to shoot video as well as stills. The only thing which lets the Z7 II down is its speed of AF for fast-moving subjects, where it is outclassed by its rivals in the mirrorless market. But if you're typically into shooting more static subjects, that shouldn't be a deal breaker. Number 2 of my list. Nikon Z50. The mid-range mirrorless market has never been more crowded. Does that make Nikon's first foray into the APS-C arena any less enticing? Not at all. With fantastic handling, a compact build and plenty of features, the Z50 offers excellent value for Nikon fans. It's not as small as some rivals, but a deep grip and a good spread of buttons make it a lovely thing to hold and operate. Though a joystick would allow quicker AF point selection when looking through the viewfinder, which you'll do often, given how comfortable it is to use. Supported by an X6 processor, as found in the Nikon Z6/Z7, the 20. Low-light performance could be much worse and, while it's certainly not a sports model, the AF does a decent job with eye detection. There are compromises, of course, such as the single SD card slot, which only supports slower UHSI cards, but the Z50 should nevertheless be on the radar of anyone looking to switch from a Nikon DSLR. And number 1. Nikon Z6 II. The original Z6 was Nikon's first full-frame mirrorless camera and really impressed us when it came out. A couple of years after its entry to the market, it was time for an upgrade in the form of the Z6 II. Nikon has pretty much kept the essence of the original Z6, including the same sensor and core design, but has addressed some of the key weaknesses that stopped it just short of greatness. Overall, the design is the same, but a second memory card slot, SD, has been added, giving you the peace of mind that a backup slot provides, as well as greater compatibility and familiarity with those who already have SD cards to use and don't want to splash out on XQD cards just yet. If you can live without some of the above-mentioned improvements, particularly if you mainly shoot still subjects, you can still buy the original Z6, which now finds itself at number 5 on our list. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.